Let me guess. You're scrolling through your sales dashboard, watching notifications for your best selling product light up every few minutes. It's been your gold product for a long time, the one offer that consistently pays. But today, you're about to pull the plug on it forever. If this sounds insane, you're not alone. Most creators cling to their cash cows until they collapse. But here's the truth: the greatest risk in business isn't failure, it's staying the same. In this video, I'll walk you through why I'm sunsetting my most profitable product, how to know when your offer needs reinvention, and the exact strategy I'm using to turn legacy products into future gold mines. Let's dive in. Every product has a life cycle. The moment I realized mine was nearing its expiration date wasn't because of angry customers or refunds. It was because I started noticing three silent killers most creators miss. Here's the thing: markets move faster than ever, like ridiculously faster. Tools like AI, they're rewriting rules every single day. What was cutting edge just a year ago, it's now the bare minimum. And that's exactly what happened to my product. When I first launched, it was ahead of the curve. People saw it as a premium solution. But then something shifted. Competitors started offering similar frameworks for free. Yeah, free. That's when it hit me. If I didn't evolve, I wasn't just going to lose sales, I was going to become irrelevant. Now, speaking of limitations, that brings me to the next big problem: the brand ceiling. This was a tough pill to swallow because here's the deal: your flagship product doesn't just make you money, it defines your brand. And for a while, it felt great. I was known for this one thing. It got me sales, authority, recognition. But after a while, I started feeling stuck. It was like I had built a really nice house, but then realized I locked myself in. By clinging to that one product, I was unknowingly keeping myself in a box. And even though bigger opportunities were right in front of me, I couldn't reach them because I was too tied down to the thing that got me here in the first place. And just when I thought that was my biggest issue, my customers hit me with a reality check. Your most dedicated customers, they don't just buy from you, they believe in you. And when they start asking, so what's next? You better have an answer for them. The problem? I did not. And that's when it really sunk in. I had built trust, built momentum, but I had nothing new to offer to the people who supported me the most. That's when I knew: if your product isn't evolving, your product and your business is dying. Even if your numbers look great today, the clock is ticking. Alright, so now that I knew my product had to go, the next big question was, how do I retire it without losing momentum? Killing a successful product isn't about loss, it's about leveraging the legacy. Here's my step-by-step playbook. Phase 1 is the last dance launch. So here's where most people go wrong. They think, oh, I'll just quietly stop selling it. No, that's the worst thing you can do. Instead, I made a huge deal out of it. I announced that this was the final chance to get the product, a 7-day last ever access window. And here's the kicker: I didn't lower the price, I doubled it. Now I know what you're thinking. Wait, why would anyone pay more for something that's going away forever? Simple: scarcity. When something is disappearing forever, it becomes more valuable. And by framing it as a limited time legacy offer, I brought in buyers who had been on the fence for months. But selling it out was just the first step. What I really needed was insight on why people bought it in the first place. And that's where the next phase came in. Now, this is where things get really interesting. Because most people just take the money and move on. But I knew this was a golden opportunity to dig deeper. So I sent a post-purchase survey to every single person who bought during the sunset sale. And I asked two very specific questions. What's one thing you wish this product included? And what problems are you still struggling with? And let me tell you, the responses were eye-opening. People weren't just looking for more of the same. They wanted a better version, a smoother version, a 2.0 version that addressed gaps they didn't even realize the first product had. Basically, they handed me a roadmap for my next big thing on a silver platter. So now I had an audience who just bought from me and told me exactly what they want next. All I had to do, make it happen. But before I launched anything new, I needed to make sure my existing buyers felt taken care of. And that's where the final phase came in. This part, extremely crucial. Because here's what most creators do. They build a new product and then they start fresh. New audiences, new marketing. Huge mistake. Instead, I went straight to the people who had already trusted me, the ones who had just bought the legacy version, and I gave them first tips. Every single person who bought the old product got an exclusive 40% discount on the new one. And guess what? That alone created instant momentum. When I finally launched to the public, I had already had hundreds of people using it, loving it, and most importantly, talking about it. Their testimonials did the selling for me. And from there, the real magic happened. Now, here's the thing, most people see a product sunset as an end. I see it as the beginning. The 7-day final sale, it didn't just boost sales, it created a ripple effect. Because here's what happens, when something disappears, people start paying attention. And when people start paying attention, well, let's just say it makes selling the next thing way easier. Which brings me to the next key piece. I didn't just slap a new name on my product and call it a day. I made it clear. This wasn't a replacement, it was an evolution. I positioned it as everything I've learned since 2022. That single phrase changed everything. Because now buyers didn't feel like they were abandoning the past. They felt like they were investing in the future. And finally, the sneakiest, most effective move I made, the silent upsell. Every single legacy buyer, I gave them a free module from the new product. No pitch, no hard selling, just a taste. And guess what? 38% of them upgraded to the full offer within 30 days. No sales calls, no endless email sequences, just pure organic momentum. The result? The new product made more money in its first 3 weeks than the original did in 6 months. And that, my friend, is how you turn an ending into a 6-figure new beginning. If there's one golden rule I've learned, it's this. Your products should be stepping stones, not momentums. Most creators get stuck treating their products like untouchable masterpieces. But the real power, it's in evolution. Here's how you can make sure your business never falls behind. Audit quarterly. Is your bestseller still solving tomorrow's problem or just yesterday's? Markets evolve fast, and if you're not ahead of the curve, you're already behind it. Don't wait for sales to dip before making a move. Sunsetting a product before it starts declining keeps you in control. You dictate the terms, the timing, and most importantly, the profits. Your audience doesn't just want to buy from you, they want to grow with you. Involve them in your evolution. Reward loyalty. When they feel invested in your next step, you're not just selling a product, you're building a movement. And this isn't just theory. This strategy turned a product retirement into my most profitable launch ever. More revenue in 3 weeks than the original product made in 6 months. If you're serious about future-proofing your digital business, I've put together a free product sunsetting checklist with my exact email templates, pricing strategies, and customer survey questions. Grab it at the link below. And hey, If this helped, hit that like button and subscribe, because next week I'm breaking down how I turn this exact strategy into a recurring 6-figure revenue stream without even creating a new product. You don't want to miss it. See you then.